I tell you what, the sunset is looking stunning on the lakes today. Absolutely marvelous. Anytime here, back with another episode of my summer car. So, last episode, we built a lot of the car, and we also got some money from Futari for that junk we found, which is why we have 3200 mark at the minute, and I do plan to get more. I was hoping this episode, but considering how low the sun is, the place where we actually drop off the wood to get the money, is probably not going to be open, by the time I'm done with the car, so we probably will have to do that next episode, because today, I want to get this car done, and hopefully, if everything works out, we can actually start the dang thing. However, we still have a lot of work to do, so let's turn on the garage light here, and we will just get started. We'll turn on the radio, and hopefully, in the next hour, we can get this car finished. I do actually need to sort out some of my stats, I just realized, before I actually get into building, so we don't have to keep on taking breaks. So we'll have a drink, and we'll also go ahead and eat, shall we have a pizza or macaroni? We had macaroni yesterday, so let's switch things up. Consume a pizza there, smoke a cig, have a piss, and we should be all good to start building the car. So, we have the engine in, we have the suspension in. So next we're probably going to work around the engine bay, adding more and more parts in, because there is definitely a lot more we need to do in this engine bay than just the engine. So what we'll do is we'll grab the... Oh, actually, one more thing I do want to check is I just want to check the battery. I just want to check how much battery is in this car battery. So you'd think if the needle is over here, that means the battery is dead, but it's actually the opposite. So the needle goes this way as it charges. So if it's over here, that means the battery is dead. If it's over here, that means the battery is blown. So you want to keep it in the middle. That's like the sweet spot. So currently right now is pretty close to the middle. You can actually see the needle move slightly. So we're going to take this off. This battery is still good. Anyway, let's move over to the electrics. I think we can do the electrics next. Next up, we'll probably work on the fuel strainer. Okay, I think next up we'll work on the actual braking system. Now, there's actually quite a bit to the braking. So you have the clutch master cylinder. You have the brake master cylinder. Actually, I think this is for the clutch. That's like kind of separate, but we'll install that with the brake masters because they go in the same place. We also have the brake lining, the clutch lining. Actually, I guess we'll just be installing both braking and clutch. Okay, yeah, next up we're going to install in the radiator. We need to install the radiator hoses. Okay, next up I think we'll work on the bottom of the car now. So what we'll do is we'll grab the fuel tank here, which as you can obviously tell is going to be this one. Quite a big part, but it should just snap into the bottom here. It's kind of dark down here. There is actually a flashlight which I might go up with batteries and get, because it's kind of hard to see down here. Oh. Okay, there we are. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and do that now. Let's get the light. God, if I could even find the light in the house. I cannot find that light switch. Maybe I can find the kitchen one. Hello? Oh. I think we have something. There we are, we found a light, finally. I don't seem to be able to locate the... Oh, there it is! It's in the bloody garage, so this isn't gonna work. We need to put batteries in this thing, so we'll go ahead and bring this into the living room right now, or the dining room. And, get some batteries out of here, and we'll fill this bad boy up. Okay, only one pack of batteries are needed for this, and look at that. Just works. And this is good because we can use this thing to hopefully get a better view of what's going on underneath the car. So if we do that, you can see it's on, and then we just position this sort of like this. Look at that. Okay, we also need to put in the fuel tank pipe, which is basically how you actually put the fuel into the fuel tank. So we put this here. Let's actually install like the exhaust pipe and shit. So that is like the entire like fuel and like exhaust system installed into the car. We're actually getting things done a lot faster than I thought. Maybe we can actually finish this in a reasonable time. Okay, I think we'll actually work in the car interior now, because well, we've kind of done everything in the bottom of the car. So we'll start off with the gear stick. Right, let's get this first replenished before we bloody die. You know what? I think we deserve a beer. So we have been doing quite a lot of work. We won't have too much to drink though, because I need to have some stability to work on the car. Okay, the gear linkage is in. Next up we'll move over to the handbrake. Okay, let's move to the underneath of the car to see if there are any bolts there. Pretty sure there is. However, once again can't see anything. Let's just bring this back a bit. No, I still can't see anything, even though I should be able to. What the hell? No way this thing has died. Wow, that is actually kind of insane. I put like batteries in this thing like not long ago at all, and you're telling me it's already died. Unbelievable. Okay, well I guess we'll have to get out some more batteries. Actually, it won't let me take them out. What the hell is going on with this thing? It's flashing up on like the lens, but it's not producing any light. Okay, I think the flashlight may just be a bit broken, which is unfortunate, but oh well. That's just gonna make my life a lot harder. What's gonna be next? We've kind of cleared out all the parts here. A lot of the parts on the table. I think we'll put in... I think we'll put in the dash next. I think we have just missed a bolt. Is that the gear linkage or the braking? I think it might be the clutch. Okay, I need to remember to tighten that up. That's probably important. It's 2 bolts. How did I miss these? Next up we have the dashboard meters, and what we can do here is we can actually grab the clock gauge and we can put it in here. So we can now tell the time while actually driving around the car. Is that actually working? No, it needs to be installed in the car and wired up for it to work. Okay, there's a couple bolts. Next we'll probably put on the steering wheel. Beautiful interior. Yeah, it's actually looking a lot more car-like now. This thing's looking really good. Like, compared to what it looks like at the beginning of the game, just out here as a shell. This thing's looking great, even if there is a massive dent on the roof. Hold on a sec, I just forgot. The air filter, that's probably pretty important, right? Why is that bolt undone? I swear I bolted this up properly, what the hell? Oh, that seems all good. By the way, the sun is once again coming up, which is lovely. We have the steering wheel window now. So next up, is it time to actually install body panels and stuff? I think it might actually be time for the electrics. So one thing we will need to do for the electrics is the battery. We'll install this in, and the electrics is by far the most confusing part of building the car. Trying to figure this stuff out on your first build is incredibly hard, even with a guide. Okay, I thought that was way worse, but the battery just fell out. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Will the battery go back in? There we go. Yes, trying to figure this thing out on a first playthrough is extremely difficult. Even the guides don't help that much. You kind of just have to figure it out yourself using trial and error. However, I've built this car like many times now, so I do kind of have an understanding of how to actually build this thing. I think though we're gonna want to install the rear lights, because I'm pretty sure you need to wire these things up as well. And well, I wasn't seeing any hicks appearing when I put the wiring mess over it, so we'll install these things real quick. And we'll grab the wiring mess. See will that work now? Okay, there we go. Right, now we can definitely start wiring this thing up. So we'll start off in the engine with the battery. So we have a positive terminal and a negative terminal. And I believe everything, the correct parts are untightened. There are parts that have to be untightened. in order to wire them up, such as the starter. So we'll go down to the starter, because that is pretty important. Here we are, so we have the starter there. You hear some, like, wiring going on. You have the battery ground connector, which can connect this back to the positive terminal. The negative terminal. Okay, we have the radiator fan. Does that go to the positive terminal? Maybe? Maybe that goes to the starter. Okay, we also have the headlights. So a lot of wiring the car really is just this. Figuring out where things go. There's a lot of stuff in the dash that tends to just not appear. Instrument panels, instrument panel 1, instrument panel 2, ignition switch, that's important. Radio harness. Oh, fuse box, that's, yeah, that will connect up to the ignition, as you would imagine. Dash harness. Fuse box. Radio harness. There's something to do with the dash harness here. Main harness connector. Maybe if we move to like the back of the car, we'll find some more stuff. Rear lights, those are probably gonna connect to the like dash in some way. Get that. Oh. There's ticks going on. Yeah, I think we're done here. The car's obviously not done yet, we still have some more stuff to do, but it's getting close. Like, look at that line on the window, that actually looks quite good. Anyway, let's get that hunger down, shall we? We'll have a pizza. Some macaroni as well. Well, dang, we're running out of food, quick. Definitely gonna have to get some more. And have a drink. Unfortunately, I think the radio is like dying out here. You can like barely hear it at this point. That means it's running out of batteries. We're gonna have to refill that. In fact, I don't even think we have enough batteries, so we're just gonna have to have no radio for the time being. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, what we'll do now is we'll tighten up all the bolts. With all the electrics and stuff. So there's one here. And there's a couple here on the starter actually. Not sure which the sizes are. Maybe we'll go for a size 7. And then that's a size 5, I know for sure. Is there something on the alternator as well? I think we want to tighten that bolt up. So that's all good. There is the it's the bolts for the battery. There's a certain way you want to do this. I think it's negative first. No, it's not. Positive first. That could have been disastrous. Can very much die for missing none of the battery in this game. Okay, so when we unscrew this thing, it'll be negative first, and then positive. Okay. Battery is in as well as the electrics. The car is looking decked out, I'll tell you what. I think we'll go to the seats now. Sort of on the finishing touches, you will. Or should we actually just work on tuning? We think we have the valve. We need to do the valve adjustments. We need to tune the wheel alignment. We need to tune the distributor. And I think that's it. We already tuned the timing, like when we were building the car. Okay, see the problem is that I can't actually remember how to tune the valve adjustment because it's very complicated. So I'm actually gonna have to search this up real quick. Okay, so I've looked it up and I now remember. So first of all, we need to unscrew the rocker cover so we can actually get to the rocker shaft where the valves are. Okay, so we'll throw that on the ground for now. So here we have all the valves. So what we need to do is, you'll notice all these little things. So what we need to do is we need to grab the screwdriver, just this one. What we have to do is we have to loosen all the valves until they don't move anymore. So we'll do that now. Actually, we'll do this one at a time. So you loosen a valve until it doesn't move anymore. See it stop moving? And now you have to tighten it by 7 ticks. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should be correctly tuned now. Like perfectly tuned. Then we go to the next one and do the same thing. So we loosen it. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did the lights just go out? There's no storm. Never mind. By looks of it, a storm has actually just rolled over. Maybe the power cut out? Which one was I up to? I don't know. I can't lose count, goddammit. Okay, I think we were up to this one. So, I'm not sure if I've already timed this up, but we'll just restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that should be good. Now, yep. A storm has rolled over, but the power's been out for a while now. Power is off. Okay, I have a theory. Let's go to the post box. I think our bills have come in. Yep, as expected, our bills have come in. By the way, I'm not sure what's going on with the post box. I don't know why it says 164. It should say the name of your character, but for some reason it's not. I'm not sure what's going on there, but we have our bills. Electric company, 77 mark, pretty good, to be honest. I do try and save power, and 120 mark for phone bill? It's kind of expensive, and also an advertisement for a computer you can buy. You can actually buy this computer, by the way, and it is pretty cool, but 6,500 mark? We do not have that kind of money. Yeah, not sure what's going on with the mailbox name. Hopefully I can fix that. That is kind of annoying. Okay, the power has come back on, so no worries. Don't mind me just smoking a little cig there. We walk into the garage. Okay, so we're de-stressed. The radio has just died. Let's continue on with the car. So, we have tuned the valves, which is good. Let's put back on the rocker cover. Okay, next up, we will tune the wheel alignment. I also want to tune the distributor, but the car needs to be running in order for us to correctly do that. So, the wheel alignment is quite a lengthy part of the process, but it has to be done. So, if we go down here, there should be a little nut somewhere which should allow us. Here is the nut. So we need to get the correct size for that nut. Okay, so that's how you do it. So basically you want to turn this thing, and as you can see, every time I do it, every time I turn the bolt, the wheel just slightly moves. So you want to turn the wheel until it stops moving, which as you can see is now. Now I want to turn the bolt in the opposite direction 60 times, which should give us the perfect wheel alignment. So let's do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. And that is the wheel alignment done. You don't have to do this with the back wheels, thankfully. Okay, so the valves are done. The wheel alignment is done. There's other things we can do, but we really need to get the car running before we can actually tune those things. So let's let's install the headlights next. So we have the headlights here. And we do need to actually put bulbs in these things before we can install them into the car. So we have the bulbs here. We only get one bulb per packet, which is why we bought two of these things. So we take those out. And we should be able to just shove them into the headlights. Just like this. And then, they should go into the car. Okay, next up we'll probably move to like some of these components. So we have the bumpers, and we have the grille. Okay, the bumpers and the grille is installed. Do we work on the actual like body panels and stuff now? Actually, I think we'll put the seats in. This thing is decked out. It looks so much more like a car now. We still have a lot of body work to do though, so let's put on all that stuff. Done. Look at this thing. It's complete. We have officially finished constructing the Satsuma. However, we're not done yet. So of course, why would we be done yet? We still have to put in all the fluids. So let's once again pop open the hood. And there are a few things we need to fill up. We need to unscrew all these caps and add in all the brake fluid. We need to unscrew this cap here and add in the motor oil. We also need to unscrew this cap here and add in the coolant. Right, we'll start off with the brake fluid. Just grab a bottle. You don't have to unscrew it or anything. You can just hover it over the things. It will fill up. So there's the first bottle. That is yeah, that's empty. Put that over there. Got the second bottle, and this is why we need multiple bottles of this stuff, because there's not enough for all three of these things. Okay, that is another empty one. Last one, we'll have a little bit left after this. We can use as like spare in case we a little leakage or anything. We have a big problem. Oh god, what bolt is that? We have a big leakage. Hold on. Okay. So this thing is not tightened up properly. Maybe like a size 7 or something. Okay, that is an urgent fix. We just lost a lot of brake fluid there. Okay, hold on. I need to check the levels. I hope it hasn't all leaked out, and we only lost like a little bit. We lost a lot out of this one. That is really unfortunate. Okay, we'll have to get some more of this from the store and refill our mistakes, shall we say. Okay, next up is the motor oil. This one is pretty self-explanatory, you just put it in. Still have some left over. There's the dipstick, so we pull this out. As you can see, it's golden right now, as it should be. I'm getting super tired. Hopefully I can finish up soon here. So we have that. All the motor oil is in, or the engine oil. Now for the coolant. Okay. The coolant is in. Getting very close. However, there is a couple more things we need to do. Now okay, I'm passing out. This isn't good. We're gonna get this thing started this episode. I promise that. We'll unscrew the fuel cap. And we'll take our gasoline. Remember when we filled this up back in like episode like 3, I think, or 2? We'll go ahead and open that up, and we'll pour it in. So we actually have some like fuel to work with, so we can drive around the car, around the dirt road. Very satisfying sound with the fuel pouring, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and we have enough for like just half a tank. Just about. I won't put that in the corner because it's empty, but I will put that just here. Just so we sort of know it has to be refilled. Okay, what's next? The mud flaps. This is like one of the finishing touches. So these should just snap on. Oh wait, they're numbered, so rear left. Hello? Okay. What's gonna go on? Mud flaps are installed. This thing is turning into a little shitty rally car, which is nice. Okay. What's next? Mud flaps, fluids, fuel, all the tuning and stuff. I think we can start this thing as soon as we just black out again. Okay. This is the big moment. So, one thing you should do when starting the car is pull out the choke, especially this early on. The car's quite shit. I'm not actually sure what the choke does. I think it has something to do with like the way there's something to do with how the engine runs. So we do that. We can actually beep the horn now, which is pretty cool. So let's see if the electrics work. They do. Dash lights up. Hang on, we'll turn off. In case I do actually fall asleep, we'll just turn off the electrics. We don't want to run out of battery. So if we do that and then we start it, it does crank. Okay, first thing, it does turn over. So first thing I'm noticing, there's a little squealing in the background. That is down to the alternator belt. Is it not going to start? Yes! Ha ha ha. Okay, first things first, we need to get this belt sorted out before it like snaps. Get the screwdriver here. And so we'll unscrew this. The engine is shaking around, doing stuff. And what we need to do is we need to adjust this to it stop squeaking. Perfect, so that is the perfect tune. We'll tighten this back up. Let's give it a little test drive, shall we? Okay, the roof is severely bashed up. We need to get this fixed. But for now, I don't worry about it too much. So, and we'll put down the handbrake. We can turn the wheel and everything. That's good. And my guy's so tired. Okay. What we'll do is we'll put it into reverse, and the car just stalled. We've got it turned over again. Tuning the distributor will definitely give more power to the engine. So hopefully we don't stall so easily when trying to start up. But for now, I'm just going to rev up the engine a bit. I can get some more power behind it, and then... Ooh, this is a good sign. Something isn't right. We have crashed into something, I don't know what. But... Car... I should tell you the car is running. Okay, the wheels are definitely a bit misaligned. I'll have to fix that later on, but... It drives pretty well actually, wow. I'm impressed. This is amazing. I tell you what, it is actually a really great feeling. Finally drive this thing around. Look at that. Runs like a beauty. Okay, what I will do is I will go ahead and bring this thing back to the house. Oh, I ran into the bike. How funny. Okay, let's bring this thing back into the garage carefully. That is a successful test one. Very nice. Okay, so the car runs. I'm very happy about that. Okay, let's get our stats sorted out here, and then we'll get some sleep. It's probably gonna be like middle of the night when we wake up. Victory. You know what? I would crack open like a bottle of booze. For celebration. However, I don't really have time to be, getting drunk and passing out right now, so, we'll probably do that next episode as, like, a celebration sort of thing. Maybe we'll go out to, like, the middle island on the boat? Pick up some, like, sausages or something. There's actually some fireworks over there which we can play around with, which is quite exciting. So we could have some fun over there. Celebration for the car. Yeah, hopefully I don't wake up in pitch blackness. Actually, I should unplug the phone. Just in case a drunk hobo tries to ring us. It's a bit dark, to say the least. Okay, let's get some lights on in here. The fuck? I was going to end the episode until I saw some strange stuff outside. Shopping bag is still in there. Why is it there? There are 2 shopping bags outside of my house. There's one in here. What? What the hell? Why are there so many shopping bags here? What the hell? Okay, this is weird. This is really weird. Okay, you know what? We're gonna bring this shit inside. This is a strange anomaly. I'm pretty sure all the shopping bags that we have bought throughout the course of the game have, like, respawned. For some reason, respawned at the house. Hang on, are those batteries fresh? They are. What is I don't think this is supposed to happen. This doesn't seem correct. I've never seen this happen in the game before. We have a little mystery building up here today. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel out. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.